Welcome to Plungeroo, a puzzle game based off of pinball. Got a pinball machine, pull the lever, launch the ball into the hole. Simple concept, but then you can alter the machine by dragging items onto it to create bumpers that'll actually send the ball to the hole. Honestly, really mesmerizing to watch. I am surprised by this. There is a button, which, oh, it looks like the hole needs to actually be unblocked, right? So you press the button to open the hole. Here I can rotate the bumpers, I see. So just because I have a bumper doesn't mean it's locked in a specific position. Here I got a ton of bumpers. Well, it would seem that, well, does this do anything? Or do I need the bumper to be on the button? I have a feeling if it hits the wall, it just duds out. So this is a surefire way to hit the button and make it to the hole. Here I got a double bumper. These are stuck together, but this whole thing can rotate. Interesting. So I could start off like this to hit the button in the beginning, and then bounce over, and then bounce in. That seems to be the only way I could actually get value out of the 2 in a row. 2 buttons. Must I hit both? Quite possibly. Seems like this is a way to hit both, but what does that do? I just need to hit all buttons to unlock the hole. Dude, watching this go is so satisfying. I am mad impressed. Like, actually, this is the first puzzle game with dopamine in a while. Yeah, I'm sure anyone who loves pinball is massively into this. I was thinking I could do something like this. Hold on. Oh, no. Not quite right, but this is almost there. What if I start like this, go over, and then go up, and then do one of these? Zigzag. Oh, sick. Golf themed with the moat, which now I can place the button itself. Bridge the gap. I see. Oh, are they gonna introduce jumps? Perhaps, but not yet. First, I just have land, and these bumpers can be rotated as all over, or as all others. Okay, more land. Now it's not so obvious where I place the land, because I also gotta hit the button. I could do something like this, right? Bounce into the button and then bounce up. There we go. Dog leg road? Does that mean something? What do dog's legs have to do with this? Okay, I can place naked land, naked bumper, or the bumper land. Well, this definitely needs both. Does it need it right away? Well, it doesn't. It might need something. I mean, this is a pretty good start. This actually seems just like a workable solution. This level seems like you could probably solve it in 3 or 5 different ways. Okay, no land placements. Instead, I just gotta place bumpers smartly. So that's a good starting bumper. I could then do something kind of like this. Great little zigzag here. You have to charge it all the way up. Gotta get the power shot. I don't even want to know if a non-power shot doesn't get there. Frame up. I hear up. This is what I think of. But something tells me it's got a zigzag. Something feels kind of zigzaggy about this kind of setup. Well, see, that's what I was thinking. If I reset, I could start by having this go first. Oh, go over the button, guaranteed. That's probably it, right? Because then I can bounce around like that. There we go. You gotta take the guarantees. Yeah, you can't be just bouncing right away. If I can get a free button, I will. Well, will I this time? I could. However, then I don't have enough land to win, so it's immediately disproving that idea. How else could I win? I mean, there's a chance I could do something like this to end with, and actually that sets up a good start. Very roundabout way of doing it. Fishy Lake. At least the buttons are all pressed. This is a lot of land I need to go with. So for hitting a button on the edge, technically, I still haven't learned if just going into it, what happens. I mostly just want to see what happens when I do this. It stops. So then, that brings me to the point where the only way to actually hit either of these buttons is by going past it on the side. So a bumper like this is pretty necessary along with this. Oh, I didn't even notice there's like half and halves here. Very curious. Very curious. Well, this is the only way to put it all together, and that's one hell of a path. Puzzle solve. We're back to placing our own buttons, and these are curious little tiles. Well, I do know that something's got to be at the beginning, like some land. either this as a start or this is a start. But this looks bad because, right, there's no way this could be a start. Yeah, that sends the ball down. And that just blocks it entirely. So this is actually the only valid start. I should work from here. Well, that works from here. That actually works really well. So don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Solve the puzzle. Space. Oh, they got the portals. All the cool pinball themes. So if it goes to the portal from the right, it comes out going left. So I imagine it would work like that. I didn't fully charge it. Didn't get maximum points. I'll never be able to live this down. The portals almost act as barriers here. The only way to actually get the button is coming from the right. So I was thinking I could almost have something that kind of looks like this. Right? If I do this, I got a ball bouncy, 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 and a win. You do have to see the full puzzle. I think that's offset by the fact that it's just really satisfying. See, I want to start like this, but then can't I like never win? Because I imagine this is how I win, right? Like I assume I have to go up to win? I've never tried winning from the side, but that's not possible here anyway. Right from the get-go, I'm trying to figure out where I can put this piece. I haven't considered this spot. It seems interesting because then I'd start like this, go left, and then what I could do is have this here, have it go through the portals twice. So right, I bounce, go down, and then use the portal again and go up. Yeah, it looks like you can only enter from the bottom, which makes sense to me. The portal's got a lot going on here. I mean, I could start by just sending the ball up, but then I'd have to do this in the beginning, which is perfectly fine until it comes out going left, and then we hit the void. So that's not it. Other idea is going the opposite way. I go into this portal from the beginning, comes out here, and then it does this huge longabout trip hitting all the buttons. Hell yeah. I think I should start by trying stuff and seeing what happens. For example, I could try with a path that goes up and around and down like this, which would then result in a bunch of bounces using all 6 flippers and completing the puzzle. But that'd be crazy. It kind of felt like that level, you just gotta let the pieces fall into place. Okay, I can cover the spacey void with a couple of these, actually. Right now, I gotta figure out where I would win. I mean, this seems like a pretty good potential winning spot. But if I'm to win like that, that means I enter from the right, which means I come in from the left, which would mean I do something like this, which might be okay. Might be okay, especially if I start like this. Right? Bounce around, come down, and then go through this long journey. A little bit of working backwards there. Wow. 2 buttons? I need 6 bumpers? Well, I suppose the only way I can hit this button on the left is if I come up like this, which would mean I would need to enter from this direction. Well, hold on. How do I get the other button then? Maybe I have to come from the top. Uh-huh. Yeah, I could come from the top. That works just as well. Yeah, there we go. That'll do it. Whoops. Put you here. Oh, the ball's still there. Just the spread of it. I don't know if that's meant to be there. Wait, it's still there. Yeah, that's not meant to happen. It's also asking me to restart. Okay, there we go. I fixed it. 1 button way out there. All right, let's think about the button first, all right? I imagine this is the only way to get it. I just create a full loop. So I've got to go down into the portal. However, this would mean that I'm exiting this portal coming down, which is no good. I feel like this one is wrong. Instead, I gotta do some sort of crazy bounce around like that, so I can at least exit going in a different way. Well, actually, this here, that doesn't need to be 2 separate pieces. I'm like, how else can I do this? This can be the double piece. There we go. Because then I can start by bouncing, bounce it in, and then when it comes out, go to the hole. There we go. Love it. It just barely had enough energy to get there. The full charge was necessary. Here, well, I start by going right into the void, which I want to see how that looks. Cool. Let's think about winning right now. This could be one way to win. Bounce in, and then working backwards, I would maybe come here. Or, that doesn't use this bumper at all. I wonder if I could do some sort of start like that. Or like, it starts here, bounces down, goes down through the portal, keeps going down, goes over this, and then around. This would go over the button twice. Is that a problem? It doesn't reset the button, does it? It does not. You can hit that as much as you want. So that's the general gist of the game. It's fun, simple, not too mind-bendy or twisty, which is why I won't make any more videos on it. But if you like it, I recommend getting it yourself. And with that, I'd like to thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. See you in the next puzzle game video. Have a wonderful day and peace.